Top 5 fruits that rebuild muscle and reverse sarcopenia after 60. After 60, your muscles don't just get tired, they begin to vanish, quietly, year after year. But here's the shocker. New research shows that one fruit you've probably eaten your whole life, maybe even ignored, is packed with compounds that can reverse this hidden muscle loss. In a 2022 study, scientists discovered it could reduce cellular inflammation, rebuild energy-producing mitochondria, and even activate the exact pathway your body uses to grow new muscle tissue. Which fruit is it? In today's video, you'll discover 5 powerful fruits that can help rebuild muscle and reverse age-related muscle loss, also known as sarcopenia. After 60, every food we're sharing with you today is backed by real scientific evidence from peer-reviewed studies conducted by reputable universities and medical journals. If you'd like to read those studies yourself, we've linked all the sources for you in the description below. And before we begin, if you find videos like this helpful, please take a second to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. That way, you'll never miss a tip designed to help you stay stronger, sharper, and more independent as you age. Now, let's begin with the very first fruit, one that's soft, creamy, and often thought of as just a healthy fat, but inside, it holds a unique combination of nutrients that can quietly repair aging muscles from the inside out. Avocado. To understand how avocados help rebuild muscle, we need to look beneath the surface, right down to how your cells behave after the age of 60. As we age, our muscles become more susceptible to a phenomenon known as oxidative stress. This is a slow, invisible process where unstable molecules, known as free radicals, start damaging your muscle cells from within, much like rust forming on metal. Over time, this damage makes it harder for your muscles to recover, grow, or even maintain basic strength. But that's not all. Aging muscles also face chronic low-grade inflammation. Unlike the kind of swelling you see after an injury, this inflammation is hidden, silent, and ongoing. It quietly breaks down muscle fibers and slows down how your body repairs itself, leading to more fatigue, weakness, and loss of balance. Avocado addresses both of these problems at once. It's rich in oleic acid, a healthy fat that calms inflammation throughout the body. It also contains powerful antioxidants, like lutein and phenolic compounds, which act like shields, protecting your cells from oxidative damage. These nutrients help your muscle tissue stay healthier longer. To explain further, lutein is a natural pigment found in the green-yellow part of avocado. It not only supports your eyes and brain, but also reduces oxidative stress in muscle tissue, preserving energy and reducing soreness after movement. Phenolic compounds, on the other hand, help reduce something called lipid peroxidation, a breakdown of the outer walls of your cells. When these walls stay intact, your muscle fibers can recover faster and work more efficiently. In addition, avocado contains more potassium than a banana. Potassium helps muscles contract and relax properly, preventing cramps and heaviness in the legs. It's also a good source of magnesium and vitamin E, which work together to calm the nervous system and reduce muscle fatigue. In 2022, Jaspin Stephen and Mahendran Radhakrishnan published a comprehensive review in the Journal of Food Processing and Preservation, highlighting the anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects of avocado, especially through oleic acid and phenolics. That same year, a study by Tart et al., published in Foods, emphasized lutein's role in protecting muscle cells from oxidative breakdown while supporting immune strength and metabolic balance, both critical for maintaining muscle mass after 60. To gain the full muscle-supporting benefits of avocado, consistency matters more than quantity. Just half an avocado per day can provide a meaningful dose of oleic acid, potassium, lutein, and antioxidant compounds, enough to help reduce inflammation and support muscle recovery in older adults. The best time to eat avocado is in the morning or early afternoon, when your body is most active and your muscles are primed to absorb nutrients. Many seniors also find it easier to digest when it's paired with other soft, non-acidic foods like eggs, oats, or whole grain toast. For example, mashed avocado on toast with a pinch of salt and olive oil is a gentle, fiber-rich breakfast that supports both digestion and muscle function. Another easy way to enjoy it is in a smoothie. Blend half an avocado with unsweetened almond milk, a banana, and a handful of spinach for a creamy, potassium-packed drink that supports energy and recovery. This is especially helpful after light exercise, housework, or gardening when your muscles need fuel to rebuild. If you're concerned about calories or weight gain, don't be. The fats in avocado are monounsaturated, which means they help you feel full longer and may even reduce cravings for sugary snacks that trigger inflammation. In fact, avocado has been shown in clinical settings to support weight management in older adults when used in moderate daily portions. That said, be careful with storage. Once an avocado is sliced, oxidation begins immediately, breaking down the healthy fats and turning the surface brown. This doesn't mean it's spoiled, but the nutrient quality does begin to decline. To preserve freshness, brush the exposed surface with lemon or lime juice, cover it tightly with plastic wrap, and refrigerate. Eat within 24 hours for best nutritional value. Lastly, if you have late-stage kidney disease or are on potassium-restricted diets common in some seniors, check with your healthcare provider before eating avocado regularly. Its high potassium content, while healthy for most, may need adjusting based on your condition. Fruit number 2. Pomegranate. Pomegranate is not just a sweet fruit, it's a muscle, healing powerhouse, especially for people over 60. As muscles age, the energy factories inside each cell, called mitochondria, begin to wear down. They produce less energy, which makes muscles weaker, more tired, and slower to recover. Pomegranate helps rebuild this system from the inside out. The key lies in two compounds found abundantly in pomegranate, punicalagin and ellagic acid. These are natural antioxidants, but more importantly, they act as messengers, telling your muscle cells to make more mitochondria and protect the ones you already have. When mitochondria work better, your body can produce more ATP, the fuel muscles use for movement and strength. This helps slow down muscle loss and improves endurance in everyday activities. These compounds also reduce the kind of low-grade inflammation that quietly eats away at your muscle tissue over time. And they reactivate the mTOR pathway, a built-in signal your body uses to build new muscle protein. Without this signal, it's almost impossible to gain strength, no matter how much protein you eat. These effects have been confirmed by solid research. In 2021, a review by Mansak and colleagues published in the journal Molecules explained how pomegranate polyphenols improve mitochondrial function, lower inflammation, and protect aging muscle from oxidative stress. Then in 2022, a study in the Journal of Functional Foods showed that pomegranate extract reversed muscle decline in aged muscle models by increasing mitochondrial gene activity and improving energy output at the cellular level. Most recently, in 2023, a review in Nutrition and Healthy Aging compiled results from both animal and human studies. It reported that older adults who drank pomegranate juice daily for 8 to 12 weeks gained noticeable improvements in leg strength, walking speed, and overall vitality, while also showing lower levels of inflammation markers like TNF-alpha and IL-6. No major side effects were observed, making pomegranate a safe and promising option for long-term support. To use pomegranate effectively, the simplest method is drinking pure, unsweetened juice. A safe and beneficial daily dose is 4 to 6 ounces, ideally taken in the morning or within an hour after physical activity. This timing helps your muscles absorb the nutrients when they're most ready to rebuild. You can also eat the fresh seeds, known as arils. Half a cup a day provides fiber, along with the same muscle protective compounds. Avoid combining pomegranate juice with heavy or greasy meals, which can slow down absorption. Instead, drink it on an empty stomach or with something light, like a piece of whole grain toast or a boiled egg. If you're on medications for high blood pressure or blood thinning, speak with your doctor first, as pomegranate can affect how these drugs are processed by your body. When buying juice, make sure the label says 100% pomegranate juice. No added sugar, no concentrate, no blends. If using the whole fruit, pick one that feels heavy for its size and has a firm, deep red skin. Store juice in the refrigerator and drink it within 3 to 4 days to get the full benefits of its polyphenols. For the fresh fruit, refrigerate after cutting and eat within 2 days. Pomegranate may look like just another fruit, but for aging muscles, it's a quiet force of renewal. Fruit number 3. Tart cherries. Tart cherry isn't just a delicious fruit, It's a quiet force that helps tired, aging muscles recover, grow, and move with greater ease. Its secret lies in a group of red pigments called anthocyanins. These powerful natural compounds reduce inflammation, improve blood flow, and restore the deep processes that help muscle tissue repair itself. Tart cherry anthocyanins help reduce the harmful inflammatory markers that rise with age, while supporting stronger blood flow to the muscles, so nutrients and oxygen arrive right where they're needed. In 2023, a clinical trial published in Experimental Gerontology found that tart cherry supplements significantly improved muscle contraction, strength, balance, and leg reflexes in older adults over 70. The participants also showed lower levels of creatine kinase, a marker that rises when muscle tissue is damaged. This means their muscles weren't just working better, they were healing better too. Earlier in 2022, a review in Current Nutrition Reports confirmed that tart cherry can reduce soreness and speed recovery after physical activity. Then, in 2024, Silva and colleagues reported in Nutrients that tart cherry not only increased walking speed and leg strength in older adults, but also improved quality of sleep, especially the deep stages of sleep where muscles regenerate most. For seniors, better sleep isn't just rest, it's medicine for muscles. Even better, these studies showed no serious side effects. Participants who consumed the equivalent of 480 milligrams of anthocyanins daily for 8 to 12 weeks tolerated it well. That's the same amount found in about 4 to 8 ounces of pure tart cherry juice. To use tart cherry effectively, choose unsweetened tart cherry juice, 100% juice only. Drink 4 to 8 ounces daily, ideally about an hour before bedtime. This timing allows the juice's melatonin and anthocyanins to support both muscle recovery and sleep. If you prefer capsules or powders, look for ones that deliver at least 400 to 500 milligrams of anthocyanins, verified by lab testing. You can also mix tart cherry concentrate into warm water or herbal tea in the evening. If you're sensitive to acidity, sip it slowly or pair it with a small snack like plain yogurt. For anyone taking medications, especially blood pressure or anti-inflammatory drugs, consult your doctor first, as tart cherry may enhance their effects. Store juice in the fridge and consume it within 5 days after opening. If you buy the fruit fresh, keep it chilled and use within 3 days to preserve its benefits. Remember, sweet cherry is not the same. Only tart cherry has the anthocyanin levels studied in these trials. Fruit number 4. Apple. Apple might seem ordinary, but when it comes to preserving muscle after 60, it's one of the most quietly powerful fruits you can eat. Its strength lies in a natural flavonoid called quercetin, a compound that doesn't just fight inflammation but also recharges your muscle cells from the inside out. Quercetin steps in by stimulating mitochondrial biogenesis, a process that helps your muscles generate new mitochondria and restore energy levels. This means your muscles don't just survive, they thrive. Alongside quercetin, the apple's peel holds 2 other important allies, catechins and chlorogenic acid. These compounds act like shields, protecting your muscle fibers from oxidative stress, the silent damage caused by unstable molecules called free radicals. Together, they help preserve the elasticity and strength of aging muscles, while reducing soreness and stiffness after light activity. These mechanisms were backed by real-world evidence. In 2024, a 10-year observational study published in Nutrients followed over 3,000 adults above age 60. Researchers found that regular apple consumers walked faster, gripped stronger, and stayed more independent in daily life. Meanwhile, a 2023 clinical trial in the International Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health showed that seniors who took a concentrated apple polyphenol supplement for 8 weeks significantly improved their leg strength, balance, and time to stand from a chair. Even better, these benefits came without significant side effects. Apple polyphenols are considered safe in daily doses, ranging from 150 to 600 milligrams. A single medium apple, especially with the peel, contains roughly 200 to 300 milligrams, making it a perfectly natural and gentle way to support your muscles every day. To get the most from your apple, eat it raw and whole, peel included. That's where most of the good stuff lives. Red, green, or yellow apples all have benefits, but red varieties like Fuji and Honeycrisp tend to have higher quercetin content. Aim for one medium apple a day, preferably in the morning or with lunch when your digestion is active. You can also blend it into a smoothie, just don't peel it. If you prefer juice, choose cold-pressed, unfiltered apple juice with no added sugar, and limit it to 4 ounces to avoid excess fructose. Apples pair well with a small protein, like a few almonds or a slice of cheese, which helps muscles rebuild even more effectively. And for those taking medications or managing diabetes, apples remain a safe, low-glycemic option when eaten whole. So don't overlook the apple. Beneath its simple skin is a quiet strength that rebuilds energy, protects aging muscle, and keeps your body moving freely, one crisp bite at a time. Fruit number 5. Prunes. Prunes, dried plums, may not be flashy, but when it comes to preserving muscle and bone health after 60, they're one of the most potent fruits nature offers. Their strength lies in a dense combination of polyphenols, potassium, vitamin K1, and boron, working together to nourish not only your bones but also your muscles. The key defenders in prunes are 2 powerful polyphenols, chlorogenic acid and neochlorogenic acid. These compounds belong to the hydroxycinnamic acid family and act like shields against oxidative stress. But their protection goes deeper. They inhibit specific enzymes that break down muscle proteins, known as proteolytic enzymes. This slows the loss of muscle mass and strength as you age. At the same time, prunes provide generous amounts of potassium, essential for healthy muscle contraction. Without enough potassium, muscles tire more quickly, cramp more often, and struggle to recover after even mild activity. The vitamin K1 in prunes also plays a silent but critical role, directing calcium away from arteries and into your bones and muscle cells, where it belongs. But perhaps the most underrated mineral in prunes is boron. This tiny trace element has a big job. It helps regulate hormones like estrogen and testosterone, both of which decline naturally with age and are essential for muscle preservation. Boron also enhances your body's use of vitamin D and absorption of magnesium, 2 nutrients that further support muscle strength and recovery. In 2022, a review published in Therapeutic and Pharmacological Potential of Prunes by Dr. Adebayo Lomiconra and colleagues detailed how these compounds, especially prune polyphenols, showed anti-inflammatory effects at the cellular level. In lab models, prune extracts were able to suppress pro-inflammatory cytokines like IL-6 and TNF-alpha, both directly linked to sarcopenia and age-related muscle loss. But these benefits are more than laboratory theory. Clinical studies included in the same review showed that regular prune consumption, between 50 to 100 grams per day, roughly 5 to 10 prunes, led to noticeable improvements in strength, balance, and endurance in older adults over several months. And importantly, this dosage was well tolerated and safe, even over long duration. So, how should you use prunes? Start with 5 to 6 prunes a day, ideally in the morning or mid-afternoon, when energy dips. This provides roughly 200 and 300 milligrams of potassium, plus powerful doses of chlorogenic acid and boron. Always choose prunes that are unsweetened and free from sulfites to keep their nutritional value intact. If chewing is difficult, soak the prunes overnight in warm water to soften them. They also blend smoothly into oatmeal, yogurt, or smoothies. For a balanced snack, pair prunes with a small source of protein, like a spoon of Greek yogurt or a boiled egg, to support even better muscle recovery. And while many think of prunes only as a digestive aid, their gentle fiber also supports better absorption of calcium and magnesium, helping your muscles get the nutrients they need without causing bloating or discomfort. So, while prunes may look modest, they carry a quiet resilience. They fight inflammation, slow muscle breakdown, support hormones, and give your muscles the minerals and protection they need to keep moving with confidence. Thank you for staying with me until the very end. I know that taking care of your health after 60 isn't always easy, but every small choice you make today adds up to a stronger, more vibrant tomorrow. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone you care about. Wishing you continued strength, clarity, and joy in every step you take. I'll see you in the next video, where we keep exploring simple ways to stay healthy, naturally and powerfully, at any age.